If you're passing me the ball, I'm not waiting for it to come to me. You're passing me the ball, I'm going into it, and then I'm into my shot.
Pivot foot, Larry Drew's right. That should have been called. Joe Harris for three.
Joe Harris has played 4 seasons in the NBA, 2 with Cleveland, 2 with Brooklyn, and today in London, he's going to show us how to shoot and play defense as well.
Around and off. Down court, Green leaks out and gets blocked by Harris at the apex. Joe Harris stones Draymond Green.
If you could actually break down, just from standing position, your feet, your eyes, and where your hand is on the ball, and we'll go from there.
I guess the first thing I usually do when I come into the gym, and I've done it since I was probably 12 years old, I come in and I call them cotton shots, and it's just a matter of like trying to get myself set so I get my balance right first. I always try and get my fingers right on the seams. I should be able to shoot it with one hand. When I was a kid, they used to say, put your hand in the cookie jar.
Cookie jar, yeah.
Yep. I look at the entire rim, so I don't have a specific spot that I look at. I'm just right here, these little cotton shots.
Looking for a swish.
Yeah, and I'm looking for a swish.
One thing watching you play, when you catch and shoot, your shoulders are very square to the basket and your feet too.
If I'm coming around, so for me, I guess there's a number of different ways that you can think about it. You know, for me, what I just did right there is like a little 1-2 step into it, but at the same time too, so hit me again. I don't mind also hopping into it. So I'll do 1-2 first. So I'm just really getting into it as quick as I can, just trying to get my feet down first. So if you pass me the ball, it should be the same thing every time too. I'm just going 1-2 as quick as possible into it. My hands are up, locked and loaded. You know, that's no wasted movement in there, and everything is much more efficient and runs smoother.
Now you're a guy who plays very strong denial on defense. If someone's doing it to you, how do you like to, let's say, cut away to come back to receive the pass?
I'm not gonna just like kind of flat out to the ball. It's easy for you to kind of stay with me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm usually trying to get into someone's body, create the contact, and then I'm getting separation there after I initiate contact with you.
Remember Kobe used to do the leg as well, where he would kind of step across and then fire away.
No, there's all sorts of little tricks to the trade. I think you watch someone like Klay Thompson. He does a really good job of just kind of getting in here, a quick little shove off.
And it's not just the shooting from the outside. Joe led the league in field goal percentage on drive, 62.7%, ahead of LeBron James, your former teammate. That's got to make anyone feel good.
I'm typically not the type of player where I catch, I don't have shot, where I'm going to back it out and try and ask for a ball screen or anything like that. We were trying to figure out different ways for me to put you as a defender off balance. And one of those ways was the go and catch. So I'm sitting here, I'm running through the ball, and I'm already getting past you.
Okay.
Exactly.
And you'll react to the defender with that?
Yeah, I'll react to the defender. So, because I know that you're probably going to close out quick to me. Your head might be on a swivel though a little bit. As the ball's in the air, you're probably going to be closing out to the area that you think I'm at. Yeah. And in that moment, that's when I'm gone. And a lot of the opportunities that I'm getting on that go and catch is when I'm getting downhill, I'm coming, and the defender that I'm having to read and play off of is usually that big that's coming over from weak side help. So I got to get creative with how I'm going to finish. Whether that's the floaters. I worked on this finish what I like to call a slide off. I'm kind of dribbling in, and I'm right here, and I'm sliding off.
You're really good at finishing in contact as well. But when you've got 2 defenders in the way, there's an ability to going through them without touching them, but also bumping a guy and still finishing.
No, that's the thing. It's like, you know, when we work on finishing with the nets, especially kind of in my individual stuff, we have, you know, multiple people with these pads, and they're kind of bumping you, hitting you, making sure that you're finishing through contact. People are coming in and verticality's become such a huge thing where it's not a foul if I'm straight up, straight down, and I'm using my chest. When I'm shooting, I'm trying to find the rim as quickly as possible, and the same thing applies when I'm finishing.
Importantly, Joe was 4 of 6 on dunks last season.
Jefferson diagonal feed. Harris attack. Oh! Joe Harris! Big finish!
Between Tyler Zeller and Joe Harris.
Let's have a look at some of those catch and shoot threes before we quickly do your defensive stance.
So when I'm catching and I want to go 1-2 into it, same thing. I'm just kind of low, squared up to the ball, shoulders, and as fluid as possible. And then I'll even do right to left, same thing. It's just working on all the footwork, different footwork. when I'm on the defensive end of the ball, I don't want to ever really relax. I'm trying to square up you as the offensive player every time. I don't want to open it up one way or the other.
Yeah.
I'm basically kind of in a stance where, you know, I'm slightly on my toes. I'm ready to kind of react to however you're going to move. I like to be probably about an arm's length away. And
your hands are very active.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. So like while I was at Virginia, one of our main kind of staples in the program was they call it tracing the ball.
Right.
So when I'm in a stance, I'm tracing the ball wherever it might go.
Okay.
And I don't want you to be able to window shop, is what our coaches at Virginia used to call it.
Right.
So I don't want you to be able to just kind of pass it past my ear, whatever. I want to make sure that you know that I'm here. I'm probably, depending on which way the ball goes, I'm probably going to react to that, jump to the ball one way or the other. Wherever the ball goes, I'm reacting to it like I'm on a string with it.
Last one on this, the pick and roll. I mean, we had OG Anunoby in London a few weeks ago.
I'm getting on his hip.
Okay.
So when the string comes, I'm getting over.
Right.
I'm getting back in front.
I'm trying to avoid the screen. I don't ever want to get hit with the screen at all.
So are you moving up?
I'm always moving up to, yeah. So if I see the screen is coming.
I'm coming to set a pick. The ball
is here. I'm going to get into my defender, and then I'm probably going to try and get over the top, whether I'm locking in on his outside hip to kind of do a chase down, or I'm just trying to beat the screen entirely itself. Because as soon as I get hit up or knocked off balance or whatever it might be, then you're dead in the water.
AC leads 1-0 in the tonight game. Harris brings it through.
Is it true that you wrote quotes from NBA legends on your wall?
Yeah, I did. When I was probably 3rd, 4th grade, probably one that sticks out the most is like a quote by John Wooden. It was, success is a peace of mind and knowing that you did your best to become the best that you're capable of becoming. And I always used to see that because it was like right when I would walk into my door. I was a little guy and I was like, I'm gonna write my goals, on my bedroom wall.
In pen, or
and I actually
your mom loved you?
Yeah, my mom was a little irritated when she came down and she saw that I had taken Sharpie to the wall. So yeah, it's actually all of the quotes and the goals and stuff are still on the wall. Needless to say, the Sharpie is not going anywhere. But
I bet that John Wooden quote was running through your mind when you dunked on Gortat this season. Do you remember that one?
I do, yeah. That was a go and catch. I was able to get downhill.
Joe Harris, thank you very much for your time.
Appreciate it.
Can you finish with your favorite shot of the day?
Favorite shot of the day?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably just gonna be straight up 3, because that's my favorite thing right there.